I'm certainly ready. So hope everyone else is too. As we take a look at what Minnesota has for this week, we have the North Cincinnati Pandas as we are ranked 23rd in the top 25, and we're hoping to continue on this week as we have our final road game of this 3-week road trip, and then of course the first home game in which we'll be home, which is going to be really cool. So as we are ready for North Cincinnati against Minnesota, hopefully everyone is doing well, as I said before, and you're ready for some Golden Gophers football here once again. So as we get ourselves ready for, because in week 4 we are home against Baltimore. We're currently 1-1-2. Currently 1-1-2 right now. So Minnesota against North Cincinnati. So as you can see, North Cincinnati ranked 122, 0-2 start for them, and we are ranked. We are 2-0, ranked 23rd right now. So looks like we are set to go here once again. Alright, so it looks like it's not going to be a pretty game in the terms of the weather. Looks like it's going to be nasty and ugly. And that's never good. Alright, so cannot play as we are here in Cincinnati for this game here today. As you can see, the North Cincinnati Pandas 0-2 coming in this matchup, 122, who are ranked 23rd of the top 100 and of the top 25. And you know what? We're going to put the defense on the field this time, and we're going to force the offense to do what they need to do here. We're going to force them to make the big plays overall. So, rainy day here in Cincinnati. Yucky. So that may be a bit of a challenge in trying to hang on to the ball, so to say. Now here is the kick as it goes really deep. It's Terstich, as he'll just run out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and that is where the North Cincinnati takes over. So the defense that did so well last week, taking the field here today. Herman, Lycan are your defensive ends. And no doubt, oh boy, as What a shake and bake by Frankert. And he is gone for 6. And North, oh boy. Is this going to be one of those games again like it was in week 1? So here we go. As the kick is up and good. And North Cincinnati takes an early 7-0 lead. 79 yards passing. 79 yards on the reception all the way to the end. So that means that Minnesota has some work to do here. And we're already down 7-0. So as we are ready to go here, we kick off, and here we roll. As Cincinnati has cover, just could not find the seam in there to try to. He could not find the seam to try and break the big play there. So you have City, and there goes City, and he'll get the ground for about 4 yards. And then of course you have our normal running back. Since Minnesota likes to do what we can to control the clock, and Oliveira goes down quickly, so 3rd and 9. And we could be trying to hook up our favorite guy. In motion. Oh my goodness, and what else can you say? That certainly did not go the way we hoped. Hey, Mike and Lanny, how's it going? As we are here in rainy Cincinnati for today's game between the Golden Gophers and the Pandas of North Cincinnati. They scored on a 79-yard touchdown pass. So definitely not the way we wanted to start this game, already being down. And we decided to go ahead and put our defense on the field. And there's a nice tackle by Jarman on Eimerman. And today should be winning. Minnesota should be winning, yeah. And there goes Putty as he'll make the tackle. So a 5-yard gain. And defensively, nice sack by Lycan as he was able to get in there and get the big time sack on the quarterback. So nicely done there. Big loss, good sizable loss there. So 3rd and 9. Now Herman, as the ball goes incomplete. So nicely done there against Stutzman, having to get rid of it under the absolute pressure. So punting situation for North Cincinnati, and here goes the kick, and it will be not much of a return out to the 6-yard line. So that's where Minnesota takes over. First down and 10 from their own 6-yard line. All they got to do is get to the 16-yard line. So Oliveira. And Cincinnati, about 2-yard gain for Oliveira. Cincinnati could be trying to put us in a situation where they may be trying to force us to throw. The snap, and there goes the pass. Holy cow! And our man just dropped it. My goodness. Are you kidding me? So 3rd and 8. There goes the run by Oliveras, and a first down. So big time first down, 3rd and 6, and he turns it into a big time first down. Now that's a nice play. Oh, here we go. Yes, first down indeed. There's a nice catch by Lorente, who dropped the first pass he was trying to receive, and it gets a big first down there. So just keeping it simple. That's all we really need to do, just keep it simple. March down that field. So Oliveras, oh my goodness, slips past that first tackle and gets a big first down. So nice run there by Oliveras. So first down and 10 at Minnesota's own 45-yard line, so they're still trying to get to. And there goes City, following his blockers a bit, 5 yards on the play. So City and Oliveras, those are your big hitters. So 2nd and 5 here. As they are trying to kill the clock here. City. Oh, first down. So just some certain things that this team has been working on. Trying to really kind of make sure that the team is and there is a as that ball just seemed to be dying there towards the end, so incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10 here, as we were trying to hook up number 85 on that pass play. So handoff to Oliveras. Nice avoidance there, gets 6 yards out of the play. So third down. So 3rd and 4. Receivers come up to the line. And now, oh my goodness, missed the passing route there on 4th and 4. And we are at our own 35-yard line. So we're going to go for the points here, see if we can get a field goal out of this drive. And the kick is way to the left side. So he had plenty of leg with it. But just could not. Had plenty of leg to it, just could not hook it through. And it will be first down from the 35-yard line, where North Cincinnati takes over. And good tackle and good catch by Kirkham. Exactly. Especially after the first couple of weeks, and goes incomplete there, as he had plenty of traffic there to kind of so 3rd down and 8. 3:26 left to go here in the first quarter. North Cincinnati pressure coming from Whitegan, his second sack of the game. And that will force a punt once again from North Cincinnati. And Cover, good punt there. Gets less than hang time on it. Runs it up to the 31-yard line, where the Gophers will take over. And Oliveras. And they're really trying to sack the line, and Oliveira loses 2 yards on the play. So kind of unfortunate there, but 2nd down and 12. Oh my goodness, and the ball goes incomplete. Just barely got the pass away. Dralick did. So it will be 3rd and 12. So receiver going in motion here. And City, well, he's not going to get pretty much nothing on the gain there. So 4th down. And again, just a very slow start for Minnesota here in the first quarter. Kind of like pretty much like our last game. At least we're not down by a whole bunch. That's the fortunate. Now there goes the punt, and this rolls pretty good there, and it will be 1st down and 10 at the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. And here goes Lycan. And Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Number 12 had it in his hands and just dropped it. And he had five wide receivers. And nice pressure by Herman. So 3rd and 10. And good tackle there, and we do have a penalty here. So either it was holding, but Minnesota will decline it. It would be 3rd and 20 from their own 13, but Minnesota's going to decline the penalty, force a punt. As he will fair catch this thing at the 40-yard line. Cuba does. So 1st down. So 1st and 10 from Minnesota's own 40-yard line with 1:14 left to go here in the 1st quarter, as North Cincinnati jumped on us early as with the score, and he'll get 9 yards out of it. Nice run by Oliveira. So with the end of the 1st quarter here winding down, under a minute now, 40 seconds left. And a handoff to City, and he comes just a yard short. Last 10 seconds, 3rd and 1. And holy cow, loss of 2 yards there. And so as we check out the 1st quarter stats, Minnesota 4 first downs to only 1 for North Cincinnati, 1 for 5. For 11 yards passing so far in the game for Dredzik, and 13 carries, 54 yards for both City and Oliveira, and 3 rushes for 15 yards for North Cincinnati. And because of that big pass play, North Cincinnati has the total in 8 yards right now. So start of the 2nd quarter, and it is going to be punt time once again. As you can see, the rain really come down on us. And so the kicker will boot this one. Nicely done. And the ball will be down at the 4-yard line. So Cincinnati certainly has some work to do here from their own 4-yard line. Deepest, basically how they are in serious trouble as the ball goes incomplete. Number 14, I believe, for Cincinnati, cannot hang on to it. That ball goes incomplete. Good defense there as he was trying to find number 87. So let's not wait till the fourth quarter. Why not? Oh, what a catch there as Putty will run down Kirkham. As he will run down Kirkham on that play and prevent the touchdown. And right now the quarterback, Stutzman, is tackled by Sunford after a 6-yard gain for the quarterback. And right now, and look out indeed as that pass goes incomplete. Good pressure. So 3rd and 4. So wide receiver moves up to the line. And here goes Lycan as Tursage with the catch as he is taken down immediately, and it will be a first down for Cincinnati. So Herman bringing the pressure, and that ball is tipped by German. So incomplete pass there. So bringing out a 4-2-6 to kind of combat this offense. As let's check the flag here, and he'll be holding on the offensive lineman for Cincinnati. So they'll back him up. 3rd and 22, Minnesota's 33-yard line. So very good there that we were able to be fortunate to pick up that foul there. As, oh boy, as he'll just run out of bounds. First down, number 84. And right now, here it goes at the 6-yard line. And he'll miss the pass there, number 80. As that ball goes incomplete. So yeah, the quarterback for certainly does not look too sharp compared to the 2 quarterbacks we have faced in back-to-back weeks. Lycan, and that is a touchdown for Cincinnati. So the conversion attempt for the field goal is up and good, and it is now 11 plays, 4 for 10 passing, 100 yards, 1 rush for 6. That is all North Cincinnati got on that drive. So 100 yards passing, and they go ahead 14-0. And right now Minnesota will have to really think about not a good thing. So here's the kickoff, and this will go to number 88, Cuber, as he avoids the first avoidance. So here goes Minnesota once again. So first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. North Cincinnati really forcing them to, as they are really trying to cover the running game. But they must have known coming into this game that Minnesota really thrives on the running game. Because they have absolutely had Minnesota's numbers at this point, really playing tough defense against the run. And there's a pass and incomplete there. Trying to find number 81. So 3rd and 9. Gotta have this right here, big time. Lorente in the slot. And Lorente, oh my goodness, Cincinnati is playing that tough defense right now. 4th down once again. As Minnesota certainly will have to figure some things out in the second. As this game continues on. As another good punt. As it will be down at the 18-yard line. So North Cincinnati takes over as so far in this game. Yep. Well, so far they don't lead in time of possession, 4 minutes and 44 seconds. We do. But we've got to get the passing game going here somehow. Because we have absolutely struggled. We're struggling right now in the passing game. So Dralick. And that is one heck of a catch there for number 12. Frankert for North Cincinnati. First down. Here goes North Cincinnati once again. And the running attack here. And, oh, my goodness, Hansrott is absolutely drilled by number 24. So, 7-yard gain on the play. And, I mean, he was absolutely just drilled. Handoff here, and ooh, nice stop there for number 34. So 2-yard gain, 3rd and 1. And oh my goodness, he somehow Wilmer caught that thing as Minnesota was trying to go and prevent to prevent that type of play, and Cincinnati found the way here. Yep. Possession is no good if we cannot score. That is correct. And there's a nice hit there. My putty. So only a 1-yard gain on the play. And right now, North Cincinnati certainly taking away all the avenues of our defensive ends. This kid is absolutely phenomenal. Ooh, German. Nice knockdown of the pass, 3rd and 9. So 3rd and 9 here. And 5 wide receivers. And here goes, ooh, and Viking gets in there for his 3rd sack of the game. Big time stick there, 4th and 15. So 6-yard loss on the play, so that will force Cincinnati to go for the field goal here, and he nails it right through there. So 17-0. North Cincinnati in the lead. So 2 for 3, 53 yards passing, and then only 10 yards on 3 carries. So Minnesota against can't be better than ours. And here is the kickoff, and Cuber is going to receive this kickoff, and nice outside gain, and he'll get a nice gain out to Minnesota's own 45-yard line, but that is a huge return, and maybe, just maybe, we can start building off of something, because we certainly need to at this point. So handoff to Oliveras, and he'll get the first down. So the first real crack we've had in this game on defense, on the offensive side of things. First down. 17-0, North Cincinnati in the lead. And handoff to City. City gets about 8-yard gain. And this young man, very good runner. He is part of our double backfield with City and Oliveira. Of course, Oliveira is taking most of the he's really taking a lot of the snaps in this game, and City will pick up the first down. So that is exactly the type of play we need right there. So 1st and 10 on Cincinnati's own. So there's a pass, and incomplete again. My goodness, North Cincinnati has really had tough defense really against us so far in this game. Passing wise, they have certainly given it to us in this game. There's a pass. Incomplete pass there, trying to get to the crossing route. 3rd and 10 for Trelick. My whole thing now is can we get what was working so well in the first 2 weeks of the season, and all suddenly we just seem to be really just running in stride here, and my goodness, no blocking up front. And Trelick just goes down. So chance for the field goal here. Kick is no good, and he is going to try and bring it out here, and then he's only going to get out to the 3-yard line. So twice our kicker misses. That was a pretty good distance, but This is where North Cincinnati takes over at their own 3-yard line. And there goes Lycan. Oh my goodness. And a first down. And they... What? North Cincinnati. Where's he going? Oh my goodness. Love it. So roughing the passer penalty puts the ball at the 30-yard line. Lycan guilty of that. Of the late hit. And again, just, my goodness. Adderley trying to catch up to his man. Can't do it. Touchdown, 70 yards for Ferrante. Running home. Yeah, really. As the kick is up and good. Exactly. Where is our defense in this game that had been so good in the first, not so great in the first game, but I would say our big question is, where is our offense? Offensively, if we can run the ball, pick up first downs, we're good there. But North Cincinnati has certainly come out with a vengeance in this game, as they are up 24-0 right now on Minnesota. Minnesota's just cracking the top 25 this week with their stellar performances the first couple of weeks, beating the Cruises, and then of course, we do have Baltimore set up our. Baltimore to set up our, my goodness, no gain on the play. We do have Baltimore to set up our start of the Big Ten season. Number 81 comes up to the line here. He'll flip this out to Oliveira. Oliveira. Go, baby, go. Get home. Touchdown, Minnesota. Yes, sir. That's what we needed right there. And the kick is up and good. So two plays, but one big pass play, 74 yards to our running back, Oliveras. And here we go. Maybe this is the start that we needed right here. So 2:38 to go here in the second quarter, first half. Let's see that comeback. So Minnesota with a nice pass play to Oliveras. And Turstage taken down by Verinis. Number 26, good stick and tackle there. So here we go. Seems like they like to throw. So here goes Cincinnati trying to get the advantage here. And that's a good tackle there, Thannison on Eimerman. 8-yard gain, but you know what? That keeps them right where they need to be. So by Stutzman, and he'll pick up the first down. So, first down, shotgun formation. And Putty, nice tackle there. Only a 1 yard gain for Iverman. So second down and 2nd and 9 here as the clock rolling before halftime. Right now, Minnesota just needs, as that goes incomplete. The pressure from our defensive end, putting on the big pressure Lycan. So Herman, it really has not been heard of in this game so far, and nice job there, Stutzman trying to take off Putty with the tackle again. And it will be a timeout for Minnesota. So 2 left, 124 left to go at half here before halftime, and probably a very smart decision to go ahead and here go. Oh my goodness, that ball just oh my goodness, get in that end zone. And that should be a touchback. And it will be a touchback. Whew, that was too close. That was too dangerous. Alright, so 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line here. Minnesota trying to make things happen. As he'll trying to go for his man there. Number 81 goes out of bounds. So 2nd down and 10. He zips that one in there. Nice catch, McKinney, with a nice reception there. Big time first down all the way to Cincinnati's 40. All the way to Cincinnati's 40-yard line. That was a stellar catch. There's a nice catch. First down, Wolken. So it looks like they're content with trying to dip and dunk this ball just a little bit. So 52 seconds here. First down to Wolken's 12-yard gain on the play. Hey, Christopher, what's going on, my friend? He is going for the so incomplete pass there by the quarterback. So 46 seconds left to go here before the half. And the handoff, nice running here for Oliveira's first down. So big time play. Now YouTube's new rules, it's interesting, but you know, I'll just have to kind of just see how everything goes from there, and then just make adjustments like I've always done. I mean, to me, it's kind of funny that kind of funny that they, they want the type of thing that they're asking. And you know what? I've always considered my streams to be the type where, I'm not a threat to really anybody. You don't have to worry about me saying things I shouldn't. And that's the big thing. 3rd down and 14 here. So, it's hard to say what I think about the whole thing with the rules and all that type of thing. So, I'll just deal with what I got to deal with and move on and make the adjustments where I need to make the adjustments. So, oh my goodness, and that is a nice sack. My tacos. And that will end the first half. So I was kind of hoping maybe to get a field goal out of it, but we just ran out of time in those last few minutes. So as we take a look at halftime, the Gophers, but the advantage for us right now, I might only have to worry about what I might do on his stream. So, but as we look at halftime here, North Cincinnati ahead 24-7, 8 first downs for North Cincinnati, 312 yards passing, 10 carries, 41 yards rushing, 343 total yards in the game, and 8 minutes and 30 seconds of time of possession for North Cincinnati. Yep. And I've always considered myself to be kid-friendly. That's why I don't, it's one thing I wanted, and I'll just say this right now on the stream here tonight before we get going. I've always considered my stream to be kid-friendly, adult-friendly, but mostly kid-friendly, which is why I run a very tight ship. And, I don't accept what if I need the examples of what other streamers do, they're a potential threat or anything like that, all I gotta do is go watch them. And I'll put it like this: if I cannot make 1 minute of their stream because everything in the world is coming out of their mouth, then I know that 1, I don't need to watch it, and 2, my kids don't need to watch it. And that's how I determine what's good for me and my children on that end, and my 2 boys. But I've always considered myself kid friendly. That's not a problem. What the problem is, kids watching other channels they don't need to be. Now, if certain streamers would, like I have well over 500 videos on my channel. There's only a few of them that I actually put a privacy thing on because of that same thing. It was a game that really just would just say this and that and everything else, and so for the sake of everyone else, I put a privacy thing on it saying, you know what, you're going to have to if you're just watching this without signing in, then that's one thing. But if you think you're going to be able to still watch it, even though you signed in, you're going to need to be a certain age. And that's how I've kind of depicted certain videos on my channel to be. So, but the problem is you have kids watching streamers that really shouldn't be watching because they don't seem to be able to control their mouth. That's the big problem. Yeah. So really, you just have to kind of structure yourself to the point of, you gotta have to structure yourself to the point of what's good for you. I'll put it like this. My son is 12, going on 13, and he knows I'm very tough and who I want him to watch. He's already asked me a few questions about certain other streamers of games I've played. So, right. But, you know, don't use your sister's account to, don't use your sister's account to try and watch content you're not supposed to be watching. I'll put you that way, Christopher. So here we go as we start the second half. But if they want us to kind of determine how our channel needs to be, then I have no problem with that. If they need for me to come out and say, you know what, I need you to come out and say you are kid friendly, I have no problem with that, because I've always been kid friendly. I've always been conscientious of how I want my channel to be. Now, Minnesota from their own 21-yard line, and there's a nice 3-yard gain there. Yeah, Cincinnati, I tell you, they have certainly really tried to take away our running lanes. We have certainly not had the pleasure of our running lanes here in this game. Well, I wouldn't say it's a bad place. You just have to be smart about who you're going to watch. And that goes for Twitch or any other Twitch, Mixer, or anybody like that. You just have to be conscientious of who you watch. That's the big thing. Oh, incomplete pass there. 3rd and 7. That's the big thing. Just be conscientious of what you're watching and kind of really say to yourself, is this something I should be watching? No handoff here to Oliveras, and nice move there. 1st down. Actually got faked out those two guys. 1st down there, and we finally have something to cheer about. So 1st down from our own 37-yard line. As you can see, number 85 coming in motion. So right now, there you go. Get the hitch going, and we get 9 yards out of it. Oh, Copa, yeah. So 2nd and 1 here. Let's see if we can get a 1st down out of this. So handoff to Oliveras again. 1st down, and that's a big 1st down we need. Yeah, Copa. Yeah, I know who you mean. I've seen Copa. So 1st down from Cincinnati's 45-yard line. As he'll go for the touch pass, and that's our touchdown, Minnesota. And that's exactly what we need right there. So 1st drive of the 2nd half, and a big time touchdown cuts this lead down to 10 points. As the kick is up and good. So nice job there. So 2 for 3, 54 yards passing, 3 carries for 25 yards passing, 6 plays. Minnesota gets back in here. Yep, the comeback starts. Yeah, correct. But hopefully, Christopher, uh, you've seen my content, you've seen my videos, and so hopefully you will. I know you have been with us for 2 years, and I certainly hope you continue to be with us for even more. Because right now, like I said, just trying to really just build this whole thing the right way. That's what I'm interested in. So Tursage will take the kickoff to the 21-yard line. And here comes Cincinnati, first down from their own 21-yard line. Viking. And that is a first down to Ferrante. So they've been able to kind of keep things in check so far. So Lycan and Herman, always talk about, this kid has been so quick getting rid of the ball. Our guys, Lycan and Herman, we've had we have had very little pressure on him this whole game. So 4 wide receivers. And good tackle there on Tursage. Still a first down, but no big gains after the catch. And that's what we need to do. Just limit the catches. Limit the big plays. And incomplete. Sunford was ready for that one. That's Stutzman, who has already thrown for 300 plus yards in this game. 7:32 left to go here. As he'll miss the pass to the halfback. So yep. Oh yeah, I certainly hope these things don't really take away from the people that that market their channel in different ways. Nice catch there, but Freeberg with the nice hit on Eimerman. So loss of 2 on the play, and it will be a punt situation for North Cincinnati. So that's exactly what we needed right there. A big time stop here on. Well, we got a yard out of the return. Yeah, I certainly hope, like I said, the things that other people have done, such as, channels that kind of cover old toys and stuff like that. Yeah, I certainly hope it does not discourage them from moving on elsewhere. Oh my goodness. So, City with a very tough 8-yard gain there. Had no clue what was going on there. Like we were tied up with the offensive lineman there. Oliveira's good blocking there. First down for Oliveira. And I tell you one thing, he has had stellar day. He's really had a stellar day. And this is right on point. Lorente, and he is gone. Touchdown. Minnesota, here we go, people. Cuts the lead down to 4, and with the extra point, it will be 3. That is the big play we needed right there. 71 yards. And I tell you, I don't know what it is. Yeah, we may struggle like anything in the first half, which that's been Minnesota's issue so far in the first two halves of the most of the first 2 weeks of the season. We had just absolutely struggled in the first half. Second half, boy, we just seem to have our act together and we get it going. So big time touchdown, 3-point lead now for the Pandas of North Cincinnati with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Minnesota climbing their way back once again. I guess we can, however this game goes, we can consider this team to be the comeback Gophers. Because they have certainly, oh my goodness, talk about very fortunate bounce. 2-yard line for North Cincinnati starting this drive. Holy smokes. So 1st and 10 from the 2. And that's a good tackle by Thaddeson. So 4-yard gain on the play. Wide receiver coming in motion here. Lycan and Friesel with the nice pass deflection. 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6. And it's Herman. Oh my goodness, Frankert. And he is just out there by himself. No chance on stopping him. Touchdown Cincinnati. North Cincinnati. They will get a Hail Mary touchdown. Don't jinx the team. 1 for 2, 94 yards on the pass. Alright, so 31-21, North Cincinnati now extends the lead to 10 points. 5:23 left to go here in the third quarter. And the big question is going to be is just how's this game going to be? Is this going to be like the Latrus's game, where that one was an absolute shootout in itself? So 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. As Oliveira will get a simple 2 yards on the play. Alright. So 2nd and 8. Tell you one thing, the one thing that kind of gets me a little bit is that the throwing motion is a little slow. So here we go. The clock's still rolling here. 4:21. is, oh, that ball goes incomplete. $38-27 Pandas. The kick is up, and oh my goodness, and nice hit. Thurstage gets it up to the Minnesota 47-yard line. Alright. We're just going to dare them. Dare you to run it, since you've been kind of going shotgun most of this game. And nice tackle by Putty. Only a 1-yard gain by the quarterback. Kirkham touchdown again for North Cincinnati. As the kick is up and good. There's a guy on the right, 5 yards away from the defender. 46 yards. Well, at this point, it just does not seem to matter what type of defense we're playing. They are just absolutely getting us right now. 38-21, North Cincinnati in the lead over 23rd ranked Golden Gophers of Minnesota. And here's the kick once again. And whoa. That's cover, or Cuber, I'll just call him Cuber. Gets it up to the 18-yard line. Oh, wide receiver going in motion. He is going to bomb this thing as the ball goes incomplete, trying to find Kenny, I believe, on the pass. So 2nd and 10, 38-21 from the 18-yard line. As the pass goes incomplete, 3rd and 10. Alright, we really need to a good play here. He'll bomb this. Oh my goodness. So Dralick cannot. Yep, they are doing that. So punt here, and nice kick there all the way to just about the 15-yard line. Nice hit there as Tursich gets it out to the 38-yard line. So here we go. So 1st down and 10. And there's a 1st down to Ferrante. Now, let's not point fingers. I'll tell you one thing, they are certainly playing a good game here. North Cincinnati, the quick passing. I mean, our defensive ends have been in there maybe a few times in this game, and we have just not been able to absolutely cover everybody in this game. So 44-21 on that touchdown throw. This kid is just absolutely having a game right now. So 62 yards, nothing but passing on that last drive. And whatever we've been trying to counter with has certainly been met with good defense by the Pandas of North Cincinnati. So here we go again. 2:21 left to go here in the third quarter. And Cuber, who's one of our star guys, he has certainly not been able to touch the ball hardly ever in this ball game. Receiver goes in motion and handoff to City, and he'll get 3 yards on the play. So under 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It's a nice catch by Netzer. Go Netzer, go all the way down. First down. That's exactly what we needed right there from Netzer. Big time play there. So 1:30 left to go here. Handoff to Oliveira, and he will get absolutely nothing. Alright, here we go. So number 19 goes in motion. And there goes the other wide receiver, number 85, in motion. Oh my goodness. Does not matter if you call that formation, take it under center. That has been an automatic sack every time. Now the big thing is stay right where we need. Oh my goodness. And again, the North Cincinnati defense just getting to our man. No field goal attempt here, the third of the day here for our kicker. And that will end the third quarter. And it is 45-21. Good night. 540 yards passing for the Pandas quarterback, our man. 316 yards passing. 131 yards rushing for both City and Oliveira in this game. and 580 in total yards for North Cincinnati. We're doing good in the time of possession, but we have just not been able to stop them at all. And stop them in the sense of so the kick is up, and oh my goodness. I tell you. Yes. Is there a glimmer of hope here? And there's Iverman. Putty with a nice tackle there. Boy, our kickers had a rough game. He had just absolutely not been able to get anything going. Oh my God. And Schweitzer gets tackled by Sunford. But once again, a first down for North Cincinnati. And there's a nice tackle there. I remember it gets to the 2-yard line. So change at the line here. As the receiver goes in motion. And nice. Oh, incomplete pass. So 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal here. Time for the Gophers to play some defense here. Change at the line here. And Lycan has, oh my goodness. Touchdown again. 51-21. And the closest Minnesota got in this game was cutting the lead down to 3. So 70 yards on the passing, including a touchdown pass. And right now it is just, what can you say, is not been a pretty game for Minnesota. And with the Big Ten schedule coming up the next week, we'll need to be ready. Oh, here goes some nice blocking there, and Cuber gets up to the 22-yard line. Oh, trust me, do you think I have? That confidence for myself in this game? My goodness, North Cincinnati has certainly done what they need to do in this game. So, first down and 10. So, wide receiver in motion here. They'll hand off to City, and he'll get 4 yards on the 4 yards on the carry. Oh my goodness. Well, can anybody block? Can anybody literally, can anybody block anybody in this game? Yep. I have a feeling, oh, there's Metzer again. Big time play, touchdown. Nice job there. Whew. That's a big play. 52-27. Metzer with the touchdown. So 67 yards. As the kick is up and good, and it is now so 3 carries, 11 yards, and then a big 67-yard touchdown pass. So 52-28, North Cincinnati, the Pandas in the lead, and looks like Minnesota's vault into the looks like Minnesota's vault into the top 25. It's going to be short-lived unless there's just a major comeback of all comebacks here. Don't know. We'll see. This team, North Cincinnati, coming into this game, they were 120. They were ranked 122nd in the top 150. We're ranked in the top 25, at number 23. But so far in this game, oh, Sunford with the nice defense there. We have not been able to really slow anybody down in this game. Certainly not North Cincinnati's offense. I would say they've been a lot more threatening. Oh, nice defense there by Putty. So let's go, Putty. And needless to say, Herman and Lycan have certainly not been heard of. They have certainly not been heard of in this game. Nice tackle there by Putty to Hanscroft with the catch, and really just got nowhere to go. So 4th and 6, Cincinnati will have to punt. But the lead may be just a little bit much. But we'll see here. So here we go. 1st and 10 from Minnesota's own 22-yard line. And there's a quick pass, incomplete. Trying to find number 19 on the edge there. So 6:42 left to go here in the game. And now going for Netzer again. Netzer, and he is taken down at the 20-yard line, or the 22. So 1st down. That's the type of play we needed right there. So 6:33 left to go in the game. As the pass, touchdown, Lorente. So Minnesota. So here we go. Drelick finds Lorenze for the touchdown. So 52-34. As the kick is up and it's good. So 52-35. So 2 for 3, 78 yards passing on that play. Drelick, as he is thrown for 461 yards. Their quarterback has thrown for 614. My goodness. We still own the ground with 142 yards rushing compared to their 55. But 52-35, 6:28 left to go in the game. I guess I could say that Mike would feel a little bit better about this score. Not so embarrassing. Alright, so here we go. First down. And Cincinnati comes down their shotgun formation. As Lycan. As there goes the quarterback Stutzman. As he'll get 7 yards on the play. As he is certainly trying to maybe put the team on his back. So Lycan. Oh. Would you make the tackle? As it's easy with the so 44-yard gain there to KZZ's. The first down, as they will get to the 4-yard line. So again, Cincinnati just coming out in. There's a little change at the line here. Wide receiver in motion. As he'll throw it, and nice defense by Jarman. So second down here. Second and goal from the 4 for the Gophers. Trying to hold serve here. As quarterback, oh, look out. Nice blitz there. Adderley with the nice sack on the play. And that backs him up to the 7. So here we go, third and goal from the 7. And there's a nice tackle by Putty, as he will hold it right there for Cincinnati. Iverman was not able to get in the end zone. So good stand by the defense. As the kick will be up and good. Here we go. So 55 on the field goal, 55-35. They would have added insult to injury if they had scored again. I can deal with a field goal. So a 20-point lead, but not to say that Minnesota's quite out of it. as they do have their, you know, I would say our big problem is still that first half. Just not being able to generate much offense in that first half. Wide receivers coming up to the line here. And he'll bomb this one for number 19. Incomplete pass there. Oh, here we go. From the 18-yard line. Now handoff to Oliveras. And he'll get 4 yards on the play. Overall, he really has had a good game. I mean, he is just, you know, chewing up the yards once again. Pass there, incomplete. As Dralick, this has not been a pretty game for him as the quarterback of the team. Now he is going to punt this one and let it roll. And the ball will be down at the 22-yard line. So nice job there for Minnesota's punter to kind of punt the ball, get it out danger. As the defense, yep, the defense, you know, the defense got to be feeling tired at this point. Yeah, Herman and company have just not been able, Putty making the tackle there after a 4-yard gain by the running back. So Putty, yep, this game has been, yeah, Minnesota cut it to 30, 24-21. Look out. As the sack is given, Lycan gets in there. We haven't heard his name too much today. Big time sack there. So 3rd and 11. But Cincinnati, certainly with that quick passing attack of theirs, has certainly has kept Minnesota off. They have certainly kept Minnesota off their guard in this game. As this pass, oh, nice tip there by number 24, and now will force the punt for Cincinnati. As so the 38-yard line. So here we go. My receivers coming up to the line here. As that ball will go incomplete there. Yeah, even I can't believe it right now. This has not been a pretty game for us here today. Well, wait until you see the game there, Mike. So there's a good 6-yard gain on the play by Oliveira. here we go. 3rd and 4 from Minnesota's own 44-yard line in this game. Oh my, come on. As a sack gets in there. So 4th and 11. As the coach just says, go ahead. They have certainly had our number in this game here today. And he is going to go long for Woken. Woken, touchdown, Minnesota. So you know what? 55-40. With the extra point, it'll be 55-42. 63 yards to Woken. Good protection by the offensive line there, and the kick is up and good. As 55-42. So one rush, 6 yards. We actually scored. We actually scored. That's funny. Alright, so 59 seconds left in the game. We might only be close to losing. So here we go. As really nobody. Alright, so here we go as we are getting close to the end. And my voice is too. 59 seconds left to go in the game. Freeberg with the tackle, but there's holding. As Dorish guilty of that, so Minnesota will take the penalty yardage and back them up. Oh, Herman. And there's a first down for Ente. Sunford runs him out of bounds, but that has been needless to say, this is not been our week. And there goes the quarterback Stutzman as he'll down that. Minnesota will call a timeout. With 34 seconds left in the game. Oh, come on, guys. Jarman with the incomplete pass as he launches that ball loose. So 3rd and 5 here. As there's a tackle by Ironman. And Minnesota will call their second timeout. So 23 and Putty. Who? I tell you, he's a tough dude. But he certainly played a good game here today. And that is going to be the ball game. So North Cincinnati pulls off the upset in this game today, 55-42. So their quarterback, 24-46, 698 yards, and Strelick, 524 yards passing, and 33 carries, 152 yards. We owned the ground game, and 21 carries, 80 yards for North Cincinnati. North Cincinnati picks up their first win of the season, and we drop our first loss of the season, even though we owned the time of possession and everything else. They outgained us in first downs by 1. So the good thing is, you know what? We're coming home to that first week once again. So I'm actually A-okay with that one. That we'll be coming home and starting the new week with Baltimore. See if we can get back on the schneid here. So as the rest of the weeks here are simulating, and then we'll take a look at who's all where, what, and when going into week number 4. But yeah, North Cincinnati pulling the big one on us. Yeah, the team that started out 0-2 to start the season, and then yeah, we hung in there. We really did. Tried to make a valiant effort, but I tell you what, just worked for us in the first 2 weeks. In the running and passing game, we're just not working for us in this game. And hopefully we can get things back on track against Baltimore the next week in our home opener. So that is a big plus. So that's a big plus for us that we're finally heading home to our place the next week. So hopefully we can get things going on the right end. So we'll take a look at all of the results once they simulate out and everything. So hold on just a minute. Yes, certainly not what we were hoping for. You would be correct, lady and Mike. Certainly not what we were looking for there. But I'd tell you, North Cincinnati certainly had our number in this game. They did. They killed us with not so much the big bombs, even though that came later. They just really, their quarterback was able to get rid of the ball quicker than our two defensive ends could get back there and put pressure on them. So, that was a big plus for them. So, we'll see. So, hold on just a minute. Alright, so as we look at week 4, we'll have Baltimore at home. As we finally come home, and we'll check the rest of the scores here from week 3. North Cincinnati beating us 55-42 in that game. East Florida defeating San Francisco 38-30. San Jose losing to Eugene 34-24. Hocking River beats Richmond 40-35. New York West wins over East Detroit 34-29, so East Detroit goes to 0-3 on the season. Jonesboro losing to Broken Arrow 32-24. Alabama, no problem with Oxford 48-32. As Alabama is also 2-1 on the season. Michigan Coast losing to Dayton 30-27. Lubbock 32-23 winners over Galveston Bay. Middle Michigan losing to North Chicago 34-20. Baton Rouge losing to Mobile 48-29. Tampa Bay losing to Peoria 40-30. North Dallas 44-25 over Fayetteville. Denver State losing to Gainesville 44-41. Sunflower State 35-23 over San Antonio. Wyoming 42-37 winners over Rocky Mountain. And Lower Alabama 3 points better than West Texas 24-21. Austin 39-37 over Central of Los Angeles. Roswell defeats La Cruces 20-17 as La Cruces is now 0-3 on the season. Remember, this is the team we had the big win in week 1. And so far they've dropped their last 2 games. Dallas Christian losing to Columbus 41-36. And that's who we get in week 7 is Columbus. Grand Canyon 36-30 over Las Vegas. Fresno losing to Los Angeles State 34-16. Tempe State 40-34 over San Diego. Salt Lake City 42-31 over Okanogan. Seattle State losing to Iowa City 27-24. Mississippi Capital 48-27 over Lafayette. Cleveland 31-21 over Columbia. Corvallis losing to Reno 35-31. Monroe losing to Central Texas 41-31. St. Louis losing to actually beating West Indiana 24-20. So both teams 1-2 on the season. Central Kentucky beating Kentucky West 41-22. Miami Coast 32-28 winners over UMass. Durham losing to Waco Tech 42-30. Philadelphia losing to Baltimore 36-30. So Baltimore is who we see in this week. So 36-30. Muncie loses to Bloomington 34-23. And then you have El Paso losing to Chattanooga 39-15. Southeast Alabama losing to Omaha 34-32. Honolulu gets their first win over New York Academy 40-29, otherwise known as the Army Black Knights. And Silicon Valley 40-31 over Lexington. Lower Georgia just barely getting past West Carolina 34-31. Winston-Salem beats Boston Catholic 40-33. Rock Hill defeats Old Norfolk 31-15. Carolina Atlantic beating Raleigh 27-22. Central Tennessee losing to Athens 44-31. Logan 2 points better than Atlantic Coast 28-26. Atlantic Coast 0-3 to start season. And Monongahela 32-30 over Blue Ridge in this game. Blue Ridge drops to 1-2 on the season. Utah Christian losing to Madison 37-22. Nashville losing to Indiana Catholic 29-24. Dallas losing to Detroit 43-32. Idaho City losing to Oklahoma Capital 42-29. And Lake Erie State 24-21 over Maryland Academy. And then New Orleans losing to Birmingham State 35-24. Iowa Capital 42-26 over Oklahoma City. And then Clinton Lake 29-21 over New Jersey. And Palm Beach 34-23 winners over Lake Erie. And then Atlanta Tech losing to Albany 35-34. And then you have Upper Florida losing to upstate New York 34-30, and Kent losing to Pennsylvania 35-28. So heading into week 4, Baltimore and Minnesota both come into this game 2-1 this season. As we take a look at the standings here in the Big Ten, you have Columbus, Pennsylvania, Iowa City, Madison all at 3-0 to start the season. Evanston and Detroit State 2-0. Minnesota, Detroit, and Baltimore 2-1. Omaha 1-1. And Peoria, West Indiana, Bloomington, and New Jersey. Well, Omaha is 1-1. Peoria and through New Jersey, they're all 1-2 to start the season through 3 games this year. So, so we still got plenty to go. In the SEC, you have Mississippi Capital, Central Texas, and Athens all at 3-0. Alabama, Mobile, Chattanooga, Lexington, and Baton Rouge all at 2-1. And then Gainesville down to Columbia all at 1-2. And Oxford starting the season 0-3. In the SEC, Jonesboro, Lower Alabama, Lower Georgia at 2-1 in the Sunshine Conference. Atlanta State 1-1, Southeast Alabama 1-2, along with Blue Ridge, Carolina Atlantic all at 1-2. Then Lafayette 0-2, and Monroe in West Texas 0-3. In the NAC Conference, Dayton off to a good start, 3-0 start right for them. Orlando Blues Capital at 2-0. Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and Broken Arrow 2-1. Greenville 1-1. Maryland Academy 0-2. Philadelphia, Atlantic Coast, Dallas, and Galveston Bay 0-3 to start this run. And Atlantic Shore Conference, otherwise known as the ACC, Upstate New York 2-0 to start the season. Richmond, Palm Beach, Raleigh, Boston Catholic, Winston-Salem, and Central Kentucky all at 2-1. Blacksburg 1-1. Raleigh State 1-1. And then you have Upper Florida at 1-2, and Albany at 1-2, West Carolina, Durham, and Atlantic Tech all at 0-3 starts right now. The Big Southwest Conference with Oklahoma's Capital, Austin, Lubbock, and Clinton Lake at 3-0. Dallas Christian 2-1, along with Waco Tech and Monongahela all at 2-1. Iowa Capital 1-1. Oklahoma City and Sunflower State all at 1-2. And then, of course, the Big Ten, which we just saw, the Stars and Stripes Conference, which has Birmingham State and North Dallas at 3-0, Texas Coast 2-0, East Florida, Central Tennessee, Miami Coast, and Rock Hill all at 2-1. Hattiesburg and Huntington at 1-1, and Kentucky West, El Paso, Old Norfolk at 1-2, Ruston 0-2, and San Antonio 0-3 start. Our Independents, Indiana Catholic 2-1, New York Academy, Army at 2-1, Lynchburg 1-1, Las Cruces 0-3, UMass 0-3, and Utah Christian also 0-3 to start the season. And then you have Midwest with Hocking River at 2-0, New York West at 2-1, Cleveland 1-1, and then from North Cincinnati down to Lake Erie State, everyone 1-2, Muncie 0-2, Lake Erie 0-2, and then East Detroit and West and Middle Michigan 0-3. And the Rocky Mountain Conference, San Diego, Wyoming, and Logan all at 2-1, Hawaii at 1-1, Colorado Springs at 1-1, Denver State, Idaho City, Reno, and San Jose, and Roswell, and Fresno all at 1-2, and Las Vegas is 0-3 to start the season. Big Pacific Conference, Grand Canyon at 3-0, Rocky Mountain, Salt Lake City, Seattle State, Central Los Angeles, Eugene, Tempe State, and Los Angeles State 2-1. Then Silicon Valley, San Francisco 1-2, and then Ogun 0-3, and Corvallis 0-3 in that conference. So we have pretty much seen a pretty good start to the season right now. So Baltimore and Minnesota will be battling each other, and needless to say, our jaunt into the top 25 was short-lived, but you know what, we will return. No doubt. We will find a way to get back into where we need to be right now. For we will find our way back to the top 25. I have very high regards to that, so no doubt we will get there. Very important that we do. As you can see, our Netzer, who had a good game, McKinney. Check out the stats right now. Let's look at the passing real fast. As Dralick, not too bad a game. Right now, still leads the conference in 1,253 yards passing, 15 touchdowns, 2 picks in the game. I mean, this season, 87-yard touchdown passes, his longest of the season. For Stutzman, who we just faced, 46 of 84 and 1,039 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for him, as he's had a pretty good start so far. He is right behind us in the passing attack. In the running attack right now, we have Oliveira. 70 carries, 427 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he did not get any rushing touchdowns in that last game, but hopefully we can get him going once again and see if we can find our way back to where we need to be. Running the ball, being dominant, and that's the big thing. Really determining what we can do as a team. So 498. So receiving, Netzer right now leads the receiving core with 356 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns for Netzer, 7 catches on the season. And then you have Lorente, 7 catches, 259 yards, 4 touchdowns. Kizzy, who has 7 catches, 249, 3 touchdowns for him. As those have been our big playmakers so far this season. And as I like to say, get used to hearing those names this season. Netzer, he's a senior, so we will miss him after this year is over. And then Lorente, he's a freshman, so this young man has plenty of career ahead of him. And then Derek Kizzy, our tight end, he is a sophomore, so no doubt he will be back next season. But losing Netzer, that's going to be a little bit, that's going to hurt just a little bit in the game. So as we take a look at our tacklers in the game, Putty is our leading tackler with 11 tackles, 1 sack, and Petzold has 10 tackles, no sacks for him. But needless to say, he's been pretty solid for our defense in playing that tough position. Thaddeson has 9 tackles on this season, no interceptions or any such like that. And looks like we're not going to go down too far. It's a very long list, but so far Putty as our leading tackler, along with Petzold. And then way down you have Thaddeson. So in sacks, Lycan has 13 sacks. So he actually had 4 sacks in that last game. Herman had 5 sacks. Well, he still has 5. He did not get 1 single sack in that last game. So, needless to say, you have to give it to North Cincinnati for doing what they did. They certainly killed us on the fact that that quarterback just was able to get rid of the ball quicker before our guys could get back there and get to him and force him some pretty bad field position. So Simonik, our punter, 18 punts this season, 56.3 average on the punt, and our field goal kicker, and needs to say, was not a good game for him for Belly. He's a junior. Perfect on extra points, but 0 for 3 in that last game. The closest he came to was the one that clanked off the post. So tough break there for him, for that young man. And what else can we say? Just improve for next season. That's all we can do at this point. I mean, improve onto the next game and see what we will do at that point. So we just have to continue to do what we need to do, get better as the season goes on, see where we will be at the end of the season, either qualifying for maybe the playoffs, or we'll see where we're going to be at for bowl games. So that's what's going to happen here. So tough break for us this week, losing the game against North Cincinnati. We've had a stellar good opening 2 weeks. We beat Los Versus in a nice shootout comeback, 64-51, and then we beat Fresno. Really handled Fresno well in that game, 28-16, and then just kind of ran out of luck against North Cincinnati in this game, 55-42. But like I said, the rest of the schedule for us, we're home against Baltimore, battle of 2-1 games, then we're off a week, which will be so helpful for us. And then we're on the road to Iowa City, where Iowa City right now is currently undefeated. And then week 7, home against Columbus, aka Ohio State. So that would be a big week for us. And then week 8, back-to-back home games, also against Omaha. And then week 9, on the road in Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana, take on Indiana. And then home against Peoria in week 10. Week 11, on the road again to West Indiana. Week 12, Evanston. We're on the road again to Evanston. And week 13, we're home for the final home game of the season against Madison. And then we'll see where we're at that point. And hopefully we can be good to go here as we get ready for what should be a very good a good start to hopefully it will be a good start to where we need to be for the team itself. So we still have more to go here. Yep, always strive to get better. This is what we really want to do, is get those guys here and sign them, and get the of course fill in our positions in recruiting, but continue to strive to get better and hopefully compete for that national championship. That is going to be the goal. So I'm going to go ahead, sign up for tonight. Everybody, Mike, Lady, thank you once again for joining me. Christopher, you too, young man, thank you once again for joining the stream tonight. Certainly do appreciate it. And as always, we have hit another week, and no doubt we are happy that you are here. Great week. Yes, have a great Thanksgiving. Make sure you eat too much. Enjoy the turkey. I know I will enjoy my Thanksgiving, and we will be getting going for next week. Now remember, next week starts December, so the countdown to Christmas begins. So I'll be so excited. And also, if you're out during Black Friday, please be careful and take care of yourselves. So until then, have yourself a great week. As yes, thank you very much. I've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you here today, and ho ho ho, indeed. So until then, enjoy the videos, and have yourself a great week. I will see everyone in a week, and take care, everyone. Have yourself a fantastic week. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Make sure you eat too much, and as always, tell those closest to you that you love them and that you're thankful for them. And buckle up for safety out there. We want to see you here next week. And as always, keep God number one. God bless everyone. Have a great week.